Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, and that's depending where you are in the world. It is Sabbath here in London. I'm live in London. It is just after 8 o'clock. Sabbath started approximately 4:30 today. So Sabbath blessings one and all. We're doing our nighttime devotion from the devotional that's called Conflict and Courage. The title today, Your Face is Telling. Genesis 4, verse 6 and 7. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. The Lord saw the wrath of Cain. He saw the falling of his countenance. Thus it revealed how closely the Lord marks every action, all the intents and purposes, yes, even the expression of the countenance. This, though man may say nothing, expresses his refusal to do the way and will of God. Mark the words of the Lord. This question may be addressed to every young man and young woman who, like Cain, reveal their passion when acting out the promptings of Satan, which are in direct opposition to the requirements of God. If you choose to throw off the sacred, restraining influence of the truth, Satan will lead you captive at his will. You'll be in danger of giving scope to your appetites and passions, giving loose rein to lusts, to evil and abominable desires. Instead of bearing in your countenance a calm serenity under trial and affliction, like faithful Enoch, having your face radiant with hope and that peace which passeth understanding, you will stamp your countenance with carnal thoughts, with lustful desires. You will bear the impress of the satanic instead of the divine. Many children and youth have their characters imprinted on their countenances. Their life's history they carry in the features of the face. If Christ is the abiding principle in your heart, you may read purity, refinement, peace, and love in the features. In other countenances, an evil character hangs out the sign selfishness, cunning, deceit, falsehood, enmity, jealousy, all expressed here. How difficult it is for truth to impress the hearts and countenances of such characters. All spiritual culture Christ has provided for his children. If Jesus is abiding in your soul, the heart is filled with the holy graces of his Holy Spirit, which makes itself manifest in the transforming of the features. If you would have beauty and loveliness of character, the divine law must be written upon the heart and carried out in the life. Your face is telling. Basically, what it's saying here, our countenance, our mannerisms tell on how we're feeling without us even having to say a word. Our eyes are expressions. are always a telltale sign. What you focus your attention on determines how you live your life, what you have in your mind, and what you think would generally transform into what you do or what you say. Keep your mind on spiritual things, good spiritual things. If bad things or difficult things have happened in your past, let them lie and stay there in your past. Don't keep recalling them. As is said here, your life's history you carry in the features on your face. If you're prepared to leave them in the past and let them lie there and keep them there, they should not affect your future other than to take positives from them. Because they do tell in your face. If you've had a difficult life, you're likely to have more telling signs in your face in the way you'll probably frown more, or you'll have more lines where you worry or stress. But if you look at it and you smile, I came through it. God brought me through it. And you smile about it, then the lines will be more in your smiles. If you would have beauty and loveliness of character, the divine law must be written upon your heart and thus carried out in your life. God bless you. Have a wonderful, blessed Sabbath.